Hey guys, Midget here. I'm going to be doing a video on my AEG loadout as request from Voodoo Airsoft. The person over there wanted me to, sorry I don't know his name, wanted me to do a loadout after seeing an short Instagram video of the stuff that I had on yesterday. So I did play Airsoft yesterday, so I'm pretty tired. I'm just going to make a quick video here on what I took. This is my AEG loadout. Because my gas blowback loadout, I already have a video on my channel of that. So it's really completely different. So first of all, on my head, we have a Emerson Fast helmet. One of the cheaper kind. It's OD. It has my flag patch here. Call sign patch and last name patch, and then I have a flashlight over here. I'm not exactly sure what kind of flashlight this is. I've had this for like, I don't know, 4 years, 4 years. It still works, but I'm out of batteries. This is just basically on here to balance out with my contour, but also, I mean, you shine it, excuse me, you turn it on if I am playing night games and go into a building. It does look where I look, so it's actually useful, and you can move it up and down, and take it off. It's quick detach, I guess. You just push in this tab and you can pull it off. So I could put it on my sidearm or something. Contour mount for my Contour Roam 2, which I'm filming on. And then, like I said, it's a cheaper OD green plastic helmet, but I like it. I got that last summer. Yeah, it was last summer. Goggles I wear, OD green flakjacks. I've had these for a long time. I need to clean them up somehow, see if I can get some Goo Gone on there or something to pull off some of the scrapes and smudges. But I've had these for about 3 years and they're absolutely fantastic. So I love them. And then I'm going to go over the base camo I wear. If I'm doing contractor, I will wear these pants right here. They're more white, and then a black shirt or something. But if I'm doing tan, which sometimes contractor is tan, but at the most of the events I've been to recently, contractor are different. But multicam top, it's a combat shirt, I think. This is my brother's. I need to get a set of multicam stuff. And then this. And that's my tan setup. And then, if it's really hot out, like in the summer or something, and I go green, I have standard woodland BDUs. But if it's cold out, I'm on the green team, I have my flight suit. And I really want to use that this winter, so hopefully I'll be on the green team this winter. Alright, back onto this. The chest, it's a plate carrier. It's a JPC, Emerson JPC, bone stock really. I put a Phantom Triple on the front. That's all I did. And I have, on the Phantom Triple, I have 3 G&P high-speed magazines. They hold 100-ish. And then in the top, with the built-in magazine pouches, I have 3 more G&P magazines. And they stay pretty snug in there. I didn't lose one yesterday. When I was running, one didn't pop out, but it's possible. And then I have a Brill Armory patch. The sling I have here is a Pantac OD sling. 1 point. I need to adjust this because, man, it was kind of choking me a little bit. Belt. So yeah, that's my plate carrier. The belt here is, I honestly don't know what company it is. It says made in Pakistan on it. I got it in a trade. It works, it's an OD. I did have to put tape here and do baby pins because it keeps pulling itself apart and gets loose. But I haven't noticed that it's gotten any looser. Over here I have a P226 Serpa Blackhawk. And my WeTech P226 or KJW, it's got a KJW WeTech side. My KJW CO2 mag. Feed lip broke. I ordered a WeTech one yesterday. I don't know when it'll get here with the stupid Super Saver shipping from Evike. It'll probably take a week, 7 business days. I did order a new feed lip, and I also ordered a new outer barrel. The one that I ordered is black and has threads. I don't really like the threads, so I might chop them off, or I might put a flash hider in the front of it. See, it just comes apart. We'll dry fire it here, but I can't, you know. Well, actually, I'll dry fire it right here. As far as feet per second, it's about 280, 290 with 2.5, so it's not bad, but it kicks like a mule. So yeah, I took this yesterday. I never had to use it. I barrel loaded it 1 BB. So, and then over here I have an admin pouch. OD Green, same company, made in Pakistan. I will keep that gun magazine is for the gun. I will keep BBs, a bag of BBs, and a speed loader in here, and I might even keep a high cap or another mid cap if I borrow one or something in here. I use .2s in this rifle for now. I might up it because the FPS is up now. Because I fielded it yesterday at 300 FPS with 2s, but then when I got home I took it apart and I put an M110 in there, and now it's getting 380 with .2s, a little bit actually above that. My highest was 388, the lowest was like 383 I think it was. So it's pretty hard now. It's only shooting like 21 rounds a second now, which is kind of sad, but I am buying 11.1, so. And in the back I have an OD Green dump pouch, which is a different, I've had this for years. I'm not sure what company it is, but I think I can fit all my mags in here at one time. It doesn't seem like it, but basically when I go to put a mag in there, you kind of just cram it down in there. Yesterday, I had 4 mags in there at a time, and they fit fine. Other than that, I don't think I had as many as that, which I have 7 total. So, and then here's the rifle. Got an APS key mod, Magpul hand stop on the front, MP7 front sight. Some odd flash hider. I think Mad Bull makes those. I've had this for years. GMP Comp 2. Replica, obviously. Aim point replica. It's made by GMP. I need to clean this gun up. It's a little dirty because I used it yesterday. Back sight is like a SCAR style. Extended charging handle latch. A GMP upper and lower. Magpul stock. I have a wired Deans with a nuke FET and a GMP 10.8. So I do plan on getting 11.1 and zip tying it right at the top here. It's going to be zip tied with the 10.8. And I'm going to zip tie the connectors together. So that means one connector is not going to be hanging off and one's going to be plugged in. They're both going to be beside each other. So, you know, one's plugged in. I'll use the 11.1 first because I'll get much better rate of fire out of it. And trigger response. But then the 10.8 will be my secondary. Now the 11.1 I'm getting is only 1,000 milliamps. So it is going to die on me. So I have this 10.8 that's not going to die on me. I used this all day yesterday, and it didn't die. So I'll charge this fully. I'll charge the 11.1 fully before I go to a game the night before and run it. As far as with this, like I said, 21 rounds a second about. It's got an Aries Amoeba hop-up, JG bucking, and Aries barrel. And the gearbox, it's got a Echo 1 shell. SHS 1301 short stroke by 3 teeth with a VFC sector chip, M100 spring unknown brand, VFC ball bearing spring guide, trigger contacts are unknown, wider Dean's nuke FET, piston is super shooter short stroke by 3 teeth, it's a metal rack piston, Swiss cheese that, CCI high torque motor, so that's why I'm not getting good rate of fire, and it kind of sounds bad on semi. Kind of sounds a little bad to me on without ammo, but when there's ammo in here it sounds much better. So this magazine has ammo. Let's go ahead and just put a few rounds. I didn't load this very much at all. After the first few shots, like 2 or 3 shots, it gets really, really consistent. There's a bunny out there. I just noticed that. Full auto. I mean, as I said, it's not very fast, but it does shoot fairly hard. I mean, I know people, I've heard of people that use like M130s and get really high speed. If you use an M130 or higher with SHS or Super Shooter gears or ZCI, you chance breaking the axles because of how heavy the load of the spring is. So M110 is the hardest I would ever go. And I don't know. I wish I had a M105 to get like 350 FPS with better rate of fire and trigger response. But the trigger response, as you see on my gameplay, was amazing. I could take my middle finger and just shoot it basically as fast as I can. And that's what I did a lot. Because some people like didn't seem to call the hits because it only shot 300 with 2s. And I was only allowed to shoot semi, so it's not like I could unload on them on full. I just upped it by 80 feet per second, 85-ish. So that hopefully people will call it more. They should, because that's a pretty good amount of FPS up. Rate of fire did go down, but like I said, it's more of a milsim gun. But the 11.1 will bring it up. I'm getting about 21 with this 10.8, not fully charged. That's just kind of an average. But with the 11.1, I should probably get 27 rounds a second, which is really where I wanted it. 27 rounds a second at 380 FPS is like perfect. I mean, I wish it was like 30 rounds a second at 360 FPS. That would be my dream gun. But this is getting a little bit higher FPS and lower feet per second, or I mean rate of fire. And I could swap it probably in M105 probably would fix that, where I'd get 30 and 360-ish FPS. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's my loadout. I am getting a gun sent to me that uses M4 magazines. It's a different type of rifle. I'm not going to let you guys know. It's a smaller rifle, but it uses M4 magazines, so I'll be able to use these mags, all 6 of these, and it'll just be a different gun. It'll be a different battery, but it'll go in the stock, and I have it. It's a 7.4 1700, so it should last all day, I would think. But that'll be more of my speed soft gun, because it does shoot faster. Not as hard either. I'm hoping I'll chrono it when it gets here, but I'm hoping it's 350 with 2s. So if you have any questions, comment below. I will be fielding this rifle probably in 3 weeks because I work all week the next 2 weeks at the fair. So the week after I'll probably go out and play and take that and see how it runs. And I'm kind of disappointed with the rate of fire, but with the high torque you can't expect it. You can't expect super high rate of fire. I mean, when I talked to people when I was trying to build this, they were like, oh yeah, get 13.1s, get a ZCI high torque and 11.1, and you'll get 30 rounds a second, 35. I was like, oh sweet, but they forgot to mention the whole spring thing. With the M110, I'm not getting it, and I don't know why. It's even a ZCI high torque. I don't know if something's wrong with it. But with the ZCI high torque, it's even, with the high torque, it's supposed to be able to pull heavier springs. So that can pull heavy springs, but it's not pulling it fast. And I don't know if it's because of the, it needs to have high voltage, but the 10.8 does give some volts. The difference between the 10.8 and the 11.1 is like 3 to 4 rounds a second. I've tried it. I've tried an 11.1 in this, and it's only like 3 to 4 rounds a second difference. So I'm going to get one, though, and I'm going to zip tie it with the, like I said, with the 10.8 and see how it runs, and run that, because I do have a MOSFET, my contacts won't explode. They shouldn't. If they do, then something's messed up, but I do have the nuke FET in there. So, if you have any questions, just comment below. See you guys later.